Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Corey. I've got some cool attacks to show you. We're going to start out with the Suicide Hero Mass Hog that King pulled off. I've also got another Hog attack to show you, and I also got two beautiful Queen Charge Lalo attacks by the leader at WHF, Golly. So let's get into those right now.
Nerf this!
So we're going to start out with this Sui Hero Mass Hog attack by King. I'm going to press play, but check this out. He's going to come into the backside of this base by the Town Hall with that Stone Slammer. And in that Stone Slammer, he's got Valkyries. I used a couple loons out in front just to make sure it got in deep enough. Now he's going to poison the CC, freeze the Queen and the CC, and rage up those Valkyries, and basically let the Valkyries take care of the ground troops, and the poison take care of the baby drag that came out of that clan castle. Now, the enemy's CC is completely gone at this point. Still hasn't used his heroes. He's going to bring his heroes in up top. He's going after, some of those outer defenses up there, but more importantly, getting down that enemy Barbarian King so that the Hogs do not have to deal with it at all. Really nicely done. I actually used an attack really similar to this a couple wars ago, except I send in my heroes with the Stone Slammer, on the back side of the base, Town Hall side of the base, because the Queen was over on that side. And, that generally works pretty well as well. But it was interesting seeing him split up the Stone Slammer little Queen kill squad right there with the heroes, because normally you only see that on Lavaloon attacks. You see that Sui hero Lavaloon, but it was interesting to see him pull it off with Hogs here. So he's left with 38 Hogs in this composition and 4 heals to get this base taken care of. Granted, there's a lot of base left, but 38 Hogs and 4 heals can take care of a lot of base a lot of times. I know the one that I did where I sent my heroes in a few wars ago, I think I had 40 Hogs on that raid, or real close. Maybe it was only 39, but, it's pretty similar to this as well. So using his last heal right now, they did split up a little bit. Since the heroes didn't go in, it was fairly wide path left, so, Hogs did take some crazy pathing there, but the fact that he's got the 38 of them really helps get it done anyways. And like always, with a Hog hit or a Lavaloon hit, you gotta start getting cleanup down after your first troop drop, after your first Hogs or your first loons. That way you don't have to deal with the time fail. Look at those wizards over there on the left-hand side of the screen. They're already cleaning up the trash while the Hogs were still working on clearing the rest of the defenses. Because if you wait until the Hogs clear the defenses to put your cleanup down, you're gonna time fail probably almost every time. So you gotta get in that habit, putting that cleanup down, at least a couple wizards right behind your first Hog or loon drop, and you're really not gonna run into time fails hardly at all, hardly ever. If you get into that habit, time fails gonna be very, very rare thing for you. So now, keeping with the Hog vibe, we're gonna go check out a Goho on number 26. And this one just kind of ties into what I told you guys a few videos ago in that video where I said Hogs are stronger because of Dragbat. And this is a good example of that. We got AD spread around. We got 2 multi-target Infernos. He's not going to be running a Hound in the CC because Hounds don't defend Dragons. They don't even come out of the CC. So I believe in this one, he's got an Ice Golem and a big Dragon, or an Ice Golem and a mixed CC. An Ice Golems can definitely slow down a kill squad, but one Ice Golem is not enough to stop a kill squad, not enough to stop you from getting the value you need. If somebody has 2 Ice Golems in their defensive CC and you're sending in a kill squad, then you're in trouble. Really slow a kill squad down and pretty much almost stop it. And as far as a Queen charge, a Queen will get through it, but 2 Ice Golems will eat up so much time that you're going to have a time fail on your hands on most Queen charge based attacks. At least that's what I've gathered from it so far. So, tough funnel on this base. Had a bunch of trash, some outer walls up there, so didn't get all his heroes in there, but he got the Queen in there, and of course got the Valks inside the Wrecker in there, and so they're able to get all the value they need in that core. Is the Queen going to step up and get the enemy King? That would be nice. Looks like she's going to get him. Very nice. Look at this. Look at this. Doesn't have too much left of this base and had plenty of Hogs and 4 heals. He's going to swag a heal on this one because he got a ton of value with that kill squad. I mean, multi-target Inferno, spread out base, damage CC, all things that work really well to get a kill squad in there, and sure enough, gets a ton of value. Actually, you know what? I think it's better that his king ended up walking. Look at all these giant bomb locations that his king took out over here, along with more defenses. So I guess that probably couldn't have worked out any better at all. That king walked around the edge, tripped a bunch of bombs, cleared a bunch of those outer defenses, really not leaving much at all for those hogs to deal with, and 3 heals is going to be plenty to get it done. Beautiful attack by King Tut on this one. Go ahead and speed it up, just clean up at this point. And once again, you see those wizards on the left-hand side that were already working on cleanup while the hogs were still trying to clear defenses. So now we're going to check out these Queen Charge Lalo hits that Golly threw down. 6-packed with them, actually. Very nicely done. Number 24, let's check this one out. Actually, right before I had to make this video, he got this attack done, and I was like, sweet. I'm going to throw that in there. So, got a Stone Slammer with both of his Queen Charge Lalo attacks. Looks like he's going to use some wall breakers and a jump on this one to get in far enough to get the kind of value that he's looking for. Oh, there we go. Queen started up top. Now he's got a minion and an archer working on some of those trash buildings ahead of time. Uses a couple goblins to get through that town hall quicker. That's a nice little trick. If you have to start your queen on the town hall, it eats up a lot of time. But goblins do bonus damage to resource buildings, including the town hall, so they will help her get through it that much faster, saving you those precious seconds, because Queen Charge Lalo attacks are always tight on time. Always tight on time. It's just the nature of attack. So if you can grab a few extra seconds that way, take that opportunity when you can. Has the first rage down on the queen. Also used a test wall breaker before that main group coming in to break open that wall piece. Now from here, the queen can reach so much value. We've got the second air defense she's going to target right now. Grab the enemy queen from in there. Grab a sweeper. She can reach the multi from in there. She's going to take care of the enemy CC from in there. I mean, honestly, even without the jump, this is already huge value, but he's got a jump. He's going to be able to get her in there even further. Now, she's going to take a minute on that ice golem, and she's going to get frozen, but luckily her healers are not frozen, so it's only going to cost him time, not going to kill her. And he does still have 1 rage at this point, which he plays in the core. Good call, because she's got a lot more value she can reach from in there still. Now he's coming in with the Lalo, leads in with that Stone Slammer, does a really nice job at tanking that first air defense just like a Hound would. Well, you know, fairly similar, and then by the time it does get taken down by the air defense, he's got max loons coming out of there. Has a heal coming down for this multi-target Inferno section. Very, very nice choice there. That means those loons are going to be coming in at full health into that very dangerous backside section that has 2 wizard towers. He had a couple of loons left over that he played on that Tesla, which was a good call because there was a red bomb waiting over there for him, and you don't want that red bomb to go off on your main group of loons. Now, it's going to get just a little close because he's going to run into another red bomb along with this other wizard tower. But he's got a ton of loons up, man. It's not going to matter. Too many loons. Gonna get it taken care of. There's that red bomb. I was actually watching the end of this live, and I was like, oh no. And I was like, he's good. He's good. And just like the other attacks we're talking about, this is the same sort of deal with cleanup. As soon as you drop those first loons, get a few minions down behind them, have them already start working on cleanup. Every time you do another loon drop or spell drop, select your minions and maybe drop 1 or 2 more down on the map. Just make sure that you're working on cleanup as those loons are going through the base. Got to get into that habit. If you haven't already, it's absolutely essential for these hog-based and loon-based attacks. Now we're going to take a look at the other 3-star in his 6-pack. Going to be number 40, another Queen Charge Lalo with a jump spell. Very nice. Now, when you have sections like this that are covered by a multi-target Inferno, I mean, yeah, you could use wall breakers and a freeze, but there's a lot of room for error in that, and you're using up 1 spell space and camp space as well, at least 10 camp space. So some people will probably tell you that a jump is a better idea. You're only using 1 more spell space than you are for the freeze, and you're not going to fail a jump spell. You know, you don't ever hear about a jump spell fail, or well, not very often, not like you do wall breaker fails. So bringing that jump spell just to hop right into that section with that multi-target Inferno a lot of times is going to be your best option, and Golly recognizes that and takes advantage of that on this base. Has the king working on the left side, making sure to cut in that side of the funnel. That way the queen doesn't try to take a walk around the base. She goes in the side, because if she were to walk around this multi-target inferno, she can't reach it from around the wall, but it would fry her healers. So definitely don't want to go walking around in range of that thing. As that black loon that came in right by the healers there, clearing a black bomb. I think this one might have already been hit by Lime, and so they knew exactly where that black bomb was, but very nice use of what we call the Coco loon there. Using one loon to save the life of your healer from those seeking air mines. Queen is raged. Ooh, healers do eat another seeking air mine. I want to say he started this one with 5, though, so he should still be just fine with 4 healers, especially in a rage. A lot of heavy fire right there. We had the dragon, we had the ice golem, we had the queen firing on him. I believe he had to pop his queen ability right there, and got that rage down really quick as well. But you know what? She's going to be able to power through it because he was on top of the ability, he was on top of the spells, managed to get through the CC in both heroes, and there we go. Very, very nicely done. Now he's coming up in from the top, starting again with that Stone Slammer, and that Stone Slammer is going to come in and target that Wizard Tower section, which is a perfect use for it, because the Stone Slammer does not care about Wizard Towers, it does not care about red air mines, you know what I mean? Those are the kind of things that are very dangerous to loons, so using that in a section with no air defenses but lots of splash damage is brilliant, absolutely perfect, because it's no danger to the slammer and it's a ton of danger to loons. So very nicely done there. I don't know if this Stone Slammer is even going to pop. He might have to pop it just to get the loons out and have him finish this base up a little bit more time. Sure enough, he does pop it just to get those defenses down sooner. And hopefully those loons will split apart and work on cleanup a little bit faster. Looks like the queen did finally go down in the core, but once again, he had plenty of cleanup. He got it down in plenty of time. And even though there's a few air skellies on the board chasing his loons, it's just not enough. This base is absolutely wrecked. Beautiful pair of queen charge lalos from the leader of WHF himself, Golly. Alright guys, I hope you guys liked the video. Just kind of tried to throw what. Here's the deal. So we've been in family scrimmages and these little weird clans all week, and I don't show WHF bases, so I can't use any attacks from the family scrimmages. So I've been going to Rising, I've been going to 2, trying to find attacks to get you guys in videos, but I've been in a tight spot all week, honestly. That's why you haven't seen any just straight WHF attacks out of me. They're doing Supercell CWL over there, the Clan War Leagues, and everybody else, you know, disseminated to smaller clans to do scrimmages, you know, keep our skills sharp. So that's why you see me in all these little weird clans lately, like No Mercy 5150, but that's what's going on. So we are looking forward to our playoff war. I believe that's coming up this weekend. Holy moly. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. You know, if you like the video, throw a thumbs up on it, and check out the details below my videos when you get a chance. Just click that little down arrow. In there I've got links to all my social media, including my Discord server, which is the best, easiest place to get a hold of me, and WHF Family Recruiting Discord server. WHF is recruiting max Town Hall 10s, 11s, and 12s. Heroes have to be maxed. Walls do not have to be maxed. So there you go. Hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Nerf this!